exercise 12 by another method.
For today's video, we are going to solve the determination of integrating factors. We have the given m dx plus n dy is equals to 0. We have two cases. The first case is we have the partial derivatives of m with respect to y minus the partial derivatives of n with respect to x times 1 all over n is equals to f of x if b is equals to e raised to the integral of f of x dx. And now we have the second case. We have the partial derivatives of m with respect to y minus the partial derivatives of n with respect to x times 1 over m is equals to g of y if b is equals to e raised to the integral of negative g of y dy. And now we have the formula for the exact equation. And now the formula is dm dx plus bn dy is equals to 0. And now let us proceed to the given problem. Our given problem is y times 8x minus 9y dx plus 2x times x minus 3y dy is equals to 0. And now let us simplify it. So we have distribute y and 2x. So we have 8xy minus 9y squared dx plus, let us distribute it. So we have 2x squared minus 6xy dy is equals to 0. All we know that this is m and this is n. And now let us have to find the value of partial derivatives of m with respect to y. Let us consider of every term x is constant. So we have 8x minus 18y. And now let us proceed to find the value of partial derivatives of n with respect to x. Let us consider every y is constant. So we have 4x minus 6y. As we notice that the partial derivatives of m with respect to y is not equal to the partial derivatives of n with respect to x. So let us have the next step. So we have the partial derivatives of m with respect to y minus the partial derivatives of n with respect to x. And now the value of the partial derivatives of m with respect to y is equals to 8x minus 18y. And then the value of partial derivatives of n with respect to x is equal to 4x minus 6y. And now let us simplify it. So we have distribute the sign. So we have 8x minus 18y minus 4x plus 6y. And now let us simplify it. 8x minus 4x is 4x. And negative 18y plus 6y is negative 12y. And now let us factor it. So we have 4x minus 3y. And now, as we notice that this is equals to this part. So let us have 1 over n times partial derivatives of m with respect to y minus partial derivatives of n with respect to x. We have 4 times x minus 3y all over the value of n is 2x times x minus 3y. And now let us cancel it. So the remaining value is 4 all over 2x is equals to 2 all over x. And now let us find the value of b. So we have b is equals to e raised to the integral of f of x dx. So we have b is equals to e raised to the 2 all over x dx. And now we have b is equals to e raised to the 2 ln of x, or e raised to the ln of x squared. So the final answer of finding the value of b is simply as x squared. In order for us to get the exact equation, let us use the formula of b m dx plus b n dy is equals to 0. Let us multiply b to this equation. So we have 8x cubed y minus 9x raised to 2 y raised to 2 dx plus 2x raised to 4 minus 6x cubed y dy is equals to 0. And now let us have to find the partial derivatives of m with respect to y must be equal to the partial derivatives of n with respect to x. And now let us have this. We have partial derivatives of m with respect to y. This is our m and this is our n. So let us consider every variables of x is constant. So we have 8x cubed minus, let us consider this as a constant. So we have 18x squared y. And now let us proceed to the partial derivatives of m with respect to x. So let us consider every variable of y is constant. So the same with, we have 8x cubed minus 18x squared y, because every variables of y is constant. So the final answer is exact equation. In order for us to get the final answer, let us use this part. So let us integrate it. The integral of 8x cubed y minus 9x squared y squared dx. Every variable of y let us consider as a constant. So the integral of 8x cubed is 2x raised to 4. This is a constant. We have y minus the integral of 9x squared simply as 3x cubed, and this is a constant, so we have y squared is equals to c. And now let us simplify it. So we have x raised to 3y. So we have 2x minus 3y is equals to c. This is the final answer.